Welcome to a special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
The NBA 2K21
on the floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Wesley Matthews. At center, Brook Lopez. At the other guard position, Eric Bledsoe. At small forward, Chris Middleton. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 1, Octavius Caldwell. At shooting guard, standing 6'6", number 14, Daniel. At center, standing 7 feet, number 7, Joel McGee. At the other forward position, standing 6'10", number 3, Anthony Davis. At the other guard position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
The Bucks took a massive leap in Coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at the perfect time. The new facilities, the energetic fans, the great roster, ownership, front office, everything is set up to have great success. And he added, I feel fortunate to be the coach. Kevin?
The feeling no doubt mutual. Thanks, D.A. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McGee in at the center position.
And, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now here is McGee. There's Green with the 3. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. There's the lob. And Antetokounmpo hammer. There's the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And so it's Milwaukee now, after the basket by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Bledsoe for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's James, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Bledsoe taking his time here. That's to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
You know, Bledsoe is a decent shooter from outside, but I think it's really important that he continues to connect from there.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament, Clark, to determine the 6 through 10 seed. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept. That, in theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interested.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Milwaukee is exactly what a small market success story looks like.
Yeah, you know, a great eye for talent and also some good fortune in landing a player like Giannis in the draft. And small market teams have to home grow their superstars. Then they made smart moves surrounding Giannis with talent and an outstanding coach. The front office deserves buku credit for how they've turned this team into a finals contender.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And Davis puts it in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Hill dishes to Ilyasova. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, there's really nothing you can do defensively. Giannis Antetokounmpo is just a long, wily, strong, attacking, skilled player.
Some changes for the Lakers. Smith comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Pat Connaughton is checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Los Angeles with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The Lakers trail. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Waiters for 3. Cans it from downtown. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Ilyasova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
The kick out to Hill. Floats one, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Caruso. Waiters for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Waiters. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Bucks have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Marvin Williams subbed in for Ilyasova. Kept alive, second shot opportunity, and that one's good by Lopez.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
LA's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Kuzma kicks to Smith. Waiters outside. 12 seconds left in the first. Kuzma can't get it to go. All alone. They get the rebound. And that one released in time, but no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Now you see a lot of players.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Smith is out there with Morris. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Now, here's Lopez. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. On the wing, Korver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Waiters, here we go. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Waiters. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And the Lakers with some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. Caldwell Pope comes in for Waiters. And it's LeBron in for Alex Caruso. Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Hill. And Bledsoe, here we go. Outside Matthews. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And again, the Bucks miss. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And like many big men in the league, Clark, as he's aged, Marvin Williams has relied more on his outside shooting.
You know, he's been in the league a long time, guys, but when he first came in back in the mid-2000s, there was less emphasis on forwards being able to shoot the ball from outside. Give him a lot of credit for adjusting to the league and honing a shot that has always been a skill that's been part of his package. He can knock down the deep shot now.
And here's Matthews. After LeBron James hitting the three. The kick out to Williams. Davis against Bledsoe. To end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Marvin Williams. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And the wide open shot from Green. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Middleton, and he banks in the layup.
Middleton so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Matthews against James. Morris outside. Down low. Davis kicks to Morris. Davis down low. Defended by Ilyasova. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now Caldwell Pope after Chris Middleton missed from long range. James outside. Pass to Green from the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Middleton looking it over. Now the pass to Lopez. They get a hand on it. Back to Middleton. Matthews against Green. And LeBron throws it down.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Bledsoe outside. Inside, Matthews. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James against Matthews. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by James. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 8. Up top, Bledsoe. Covered by LeBron. Passes to Lopez. with 4 seconds on the clock, and he lays it up and in. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up.
And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. The Bucks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
For the tie, Lopez, no luck. Lakers leading by 3. It's Davis with the drop. They kick it out to Green. The tray, nailed from three-point land. Green's got 8.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No coverage that time. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
And with Lopez, he has such a soft touch from outside with his jump shot. One of the best shooting bigs in the league.
James looking it over. Matthews with the steal. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Trying to get open is Lopez. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. Waiters, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Dan Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
To the middle. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. It's tipped. McGee's shot is off. And so he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the inside, here's McGee. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Lopez. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Pat Connaughton. Kuzma against Giannis. And Giannis out of the Kumbo throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for his shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Kuzma. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And Waiters kicks to Caruso. Here's Kuzma. Gets to the corner and buries it. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Giannis passes to Williams. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Caruso, the pass to Howard. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Basket counts. Hill's got 7 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Howard. The rebound by the Bucks.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Korver kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. That one drops for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and that their offensive end.
Shot's good by Waiters. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Giannis outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with help. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Bucks leading by 5. Middleton inside the 3-point line. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. Bledsoe finds Lopez. Bucks passing it around. It's good. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Milwaukee.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Lopez. Middleton outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. LeBron left side. To the wing right side. Left side Davis. Over Lopez. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jump by Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Davis, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Baseline J on the way. No good from Bledsoe.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the shot goes in.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the 4th.
Outside Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're getting on a roll inside, and their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the paint.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Fires the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the strike at a higher clip with each passing year.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Launches it. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 19 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Giannis drives in. Count it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
James outside to tie it up. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee with the ball.
What a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Boy,
is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're ahead by 2. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. It falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. What are your expectations for the team right now?
Very high. Everyone's been coming together. We've been excited.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.